it used to be in the past. You find a speech which is characterized by vague, permit me say vague repetitions of narrations that do not tie with practical realities on the ground. I heard him talk of the creation of, I think, 2,300 new
jobs.
No, enterprises, and we would want to really ask ourselves, what is the nature of these enterprises? Formal or informal enterprises, medium-sized or large-scale enterprises, and what has been the effect of these enterprises on job creation that we don't see? That you still find the galloping unemployment statistics that we have based on their own National Institute of Statistics, and not to talk of independent sources that give us a very scary and frightful unemployment situation in the country, and the quality of life that is getting more and more difficult. Then the president comes without substantiating, makes a sweeping statement of 2,000 enterprises that have been created and how many thousands of job opportunities. So it's and especially when you are talking to a youthful population that is more and more aware of the realities. Let me tell you, Mabel, social media has swept off the carpet from the feet of our lying politicians and administrators. Social media has come like as the exposing factor that even when they talk and we don't have the opportunity to challenge them and tell them back that no, Pa, you are lying, we know within ourselves that what they are saying doesn't hold, because it doesn't reflect with the practicalities on the ground of what the youth or the citizens are living in their flesh. We are living a life now where out of some, what I always call their typical governance by ambush, you increase the prices of fuel commodities without already preempting the corrective measures that you ought to put in place to make life easy for your citizens. It is when you already surreptitiously increase the price of fuel, which affects the price of every other good and service, from production to distribution to even consumption, that we now start thinking of what do we do to
Mr. Samabohi
make the situation better for the citizens.
Mr. Samabohi froze the prices of kerosene and cooking gas.
Cooking gas is transported from SDP to Buea by road using fuel, petrol or essence or gasol. And so definitely, once you increase the price of the means of transportation, you increase the price of every other thing that depends on transportation. And every other thing, even service delivery, depends on transportation. Which means that government has inadvertently increased the price of everything, even those that they claim they have not increased. Because the woman who transports food from the market, government has not increased the price of cassava, plantains, palm oil. They have not. But they have increased the price of the means of transportation to like transport those same commodities from the farm villages to the towns. That therefore means the price of everything is evidently increased.
Okay.
So that was just one thing. And then you find a president who may be, permit me say, shamelessly, because it was introduced into his speech, you are hailing a Francis Ngannou as a national icon. Yes, we accept. Then you are telling your youth not to migrate. Don't be daring. Don't fall bush. How did Ngannou get to the pinnacle of success that he has achieved now, that we are now doing la récupération politique?
Okay, so are you saying, Mr. Sama, so are you saying that there are no stars who did not migrate, but yet there are stars made from Cameroon?
And so we expected that a conscious political elite would have picked a national hero who made his success within the difficulties on the ground. Not a national hero who migrated, braved the challenges and difficulties, took the odds, and achieved success for himself out there, And then you are telling us that we shouldn't be as daring as he is, but we should dream to be like him. So how do we become him without talking with him, getting his lessons and learning from him, and maybe also being daring to follow the same route that he took?
I think that's a rhetorical question.
And that's why I think on those 3 counts, the speech of the head of state, again, as I've said, on those 3 counts for now, I found fault with his outing. I may be coming back if you give me the chance. But for now, those 3 things, I had worries.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sama. Of course, it is